So today's agenda is to discuss the pie chart. We'll discuss pie chart, how to draw pie chart, and how can we add various attributes in the arguments to make it denote the features of the chart. So what is actually a pie chart? It is a circular statistical graph which is divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportions. Like you can see in the sample chart, where it is shown that what is your favorite food. So these are the number of people. 10% of the people has told that they like the peach. Similarly, 30% of the people like bananas, 20% of the people like pineapple, 13% will like oranges, and 27% like grapes. So independent variable is plotted around the circle. Pie chart shows proportions and percentages between categories by dividing a circle into proportional segments or parts. So let us keep few things in our mind that the area of the whole chart represents 100%. This is a 100% area. If you add the percentages of all the parts, it will make 100%. So pie chart is always denoted the 100% area, and each proportion is the part of that 100%. The part of a pie chart are called wedges. Each part denotes wedges. Each part is known as wedges. And the area of the wedge determines the relative percentage of a part with respect to the whole. Now, pie chart, it can be drawn in Python using a function called pie. Pie, like bar graph. In the bar graph, you use bar. Similarly, in the pie chart, you will use pie. X contains, the first argument is X, it is a data for which you want to plot a graph. Next is labels that you want to show. These are the colors of each wedges. Start angle, how pie chart will start, the starting angle by default is 0. Shadow, whether you want to drop the shadow of the image. Explode, it is the distance of a particular wedge from the center. If you make it 0.1, 0.2, the distance between the center and that particular wedge will increase or decrease. And autopcp is a percentage. If you want to show the percentage on the graph, then you will use this parameter. Let us start with the hands-on. This is a basic program. We have taken the percentages 10, 30, 20, 30. This is the data that we want to plot on a pie chart. And this is a function pie. PLT is the alias for mat.lib.py. The PLT.py, and in the parameters I have specified X. X is the data that I want to plot on the pie. So it will generate this graph, but this graph only is showing the various fractions of the numbers which we have given, but there are no labels. So I want to give labels here so that it will be more informative. So to add the labels, I can define one variable like fruits. So this is the labels we have defined. In the parameter, I'll write comma labels, and in the labels, what are the various labels of various parts that is defined in fruits. So I am right here. I'm writing here fruits. So labels are given in fruits. It should be square because it is a list. So now it is given, you are able to identify that which part is denoting banana, peach, grapes, orange, and pineapple. But I want to show the numeric values also so that I can clearly define the various parts. So I want to show these values also. So I will write here autopcp equal to, this is the percentage sign for the formatting, 1.1. I want let after decimal, I want 1 digit, and it is a floating point. Floating point means decimal. So we'll run the module. Now you are able to see the numeric data. If you want to show the percentage sign on the numeric data, then I will write 2% sign here. Now this will show the percentages. Now it is more clear that banana, 30% of the people like banana, 20% of like pineapple, 13% like orange. To make a total of all these values, it is 100. So what if the value is, the total is not 100? If I make it 10, I make this 20. Now the sum is 40 plus 30, 70, 80, 90. Now if you run this, will it show the same diagram? No, the percentage has been increased now. 13.3, 11.1, 22.2, they are automatically calculating the percentage. But now how the percentages are getting calculated? See here, what is to be done now? The sum, it is coming out to be 80. How to calculate the percentage for the peach? If I run this, I'm able to see the peach is having 12.5%. Banana is having 25%. See here, I have taken the values. X is equal to 10, 20, 20, 10, and 20. The total is not 100. So it will automatically calculate the percentage of a fraction in a pie. See here, I want to calculate what is the percentage of 10 in the total. If I add all the content, 20 plus 20, 30, 80, total of all the values is 80. Now I want to calculate what is the percentage for 10. 10 is for the peach. I calculate 10 by 80 into 100. It comes out to be 100 by 8, which is around 12.5%. So the percentage part of 10 is 12.5. Now if I calculate for another thing, here the banana is 25%. This one, let's just calculate for this. Let us calculate the percentage for this 20. So coming out to be 20 by 80. We are calculating the percentage, and if we cut this, it is 50 by 2, that is 25%. This is how the percentages are calculated. You are not supposed to calculate these percentages, but it will be calculated automatically. If the sum of the numbers is not 100, then this will be calculated, otherwise not. Otherwise, the same plot you are able to see. So this is the basic diagram, the basic program in which we have added labels. We have added the percentages, the numeric value. And there is one more thing, shadow. Shadow is for dropping the shadow. This is, if you make it true, you will see the shadow of the pie. See, this is a small shadow. It is showing drop shadow attribute. Due to this, it will show a shadow. One more thing we can add, that is the start angle. The colors also we can change, because we have to give color for every wedge, so we need to define a double for this. Let's see is the colors. Let us see what are the various colors. For banana we have orange, for peach we have green. Let us change this color. For peach, let us define blue. Now we can mention the color here. It colors. Now see, we have changed the various colors. We have defined new set of colors for each wedge. Now one important parameter here is explode. Explode is, if you want to move a particular wedge, I want to give here 0 for first wedge, it is 0 distance from the center. For another wedge, it is 0.1 distance. Third wedge is 0, again 0. So we have moved only the segment. I is only. Yes, it's the two brackets. This particular wedge has moved from the center by a fraction of 0.1. If you want, you can move more than one wedge also. Like I want to move this, the last one also 0.2 let. Then run. See here, the last wedge is also moved. This is the first, second one. This is the last one. And one important parameter is the start angle. Start angle will denote the angle, starting angle. By default, it is 0. See here the start angle is 0. You can see the diagram. This is the diagram. If I make the start angle 30, it will move a little bit on the left side. It moves in the direction of anti-clockwise. See here, see the difference between start angle 0 and start angle 30. Then I have again mentioned start angle 60 is again moved further on the left side. And if the start angle is 90, the angle from this origin, it will take a 90-degree angle from, see the start angle 0 and start angle 90, there is a difference of 90% left movement. So this is how, if you want to move anti-clockwise or clockwise, then you can use this start angle. That's all for the class today, and this is the exercise that you will do it in your practical files. You have to create a pie chart for this popularity of a programming languages. This is a sample data which is given, and the programming languages are also given. So you have to plot the pie graph for this. Another is the discipline is given and the number of graduates are given. It is not equal to 100%. But your code will automatically calculate the percentage for each graduate. In civil engineering, how many graduates, the percentage, it should be shown in percentage. How many graduates are there in electrical engineering, and how many percentage of graduates are there in mechanical engineering. So you will draw these diagrams, and after this particular topic, your data visualization is over. This particular chapter is over.